The pre-bullshit is what they gonna get. It was something I had a question before we started. I had a question.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you been? I heard you was on a show called Reasons. What's that?
Hey, fat boy, what's up, man? I saw you on this show called Reasons with this guy named Fuel.
Yo, what's up? Got some information.
Yeah.
They asking for it. What should we do?
Okay. Let's give it to him.
Let's do it.
Dog, brother been preoccupied with so much other
Other bullshit.
other bullshit.
They've been whooping.
Oh, we on. Oh,
They've been whooping my ass this week.
we on. Hey,
They've been
what's up?
whooping
What's
my
up?
ass, y'all.
I know, right? We trying to get in here.
We
Can
in
I get the camera on me, dog?
Yeah.
Can I so I can start this show?
Yeah, start
Can we
this.
get it started?
Can that man get a camera? Can that man get the camera?
Shit. What's up? What's up, y'all? It's Reasons, the place where you come to. Oh shit. See, here we go.
And you wanted
I'm
the
up here
camera.
complaining.
And you over here complaining about the
Always doing
camera.
it,
Get him,
always
put
doing
the-
it. I'm here complaining and they can't even do my shit right. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah. God, all right.
All right, you got it?
All right, we here,
Okay.
y'all. All right, what's up, man? Welcome to Reasons, the place where you can be and tell us the reason why you think what you think of what we do.
And who are you?
Man, why you mess me up, man?
Who are you?
Hey, this is the blooper part of the
Hey,
show.
no.
All right. All right. I was going to get to that. I was going to
you was
interject.
go- oh, yeah,
And it's your boy, Fuel.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
okay.
See, trying to mess me up, big dog. We starting off early, man.
Early, though.
That's what's up. Anyway, you guys, back to what I was saying. Welcome to Reasons, the place where you can tell us the reason why you think what you think about the content that we have in store for you today. And this is your boy, Fuel.
Fat boy in the building. You already know what type of time we on. We here. Good to see y'all. Miss y'all. What's happening?
Look, you ain't got much.
Yeah, look, I ain't got much to say.
Messing with me, dog. You couldn't
Yeah.
get it in. Couldn't get it in.
I
All right.
got some stuff though. I'm excited for the show.
Oh yeah. We got a nice little lineup for you guys today. We're talking about of course your girl Brittany Grinder.
Mhm.
We're talking about her. We're also talking about, is it important for your significant other family like you to like you? Yes. Is it important for your significant other family to like you? What else is it? Oh, just when you're dating. Like
Yeah,
when you're dating in a relationship.
married.
Exactly.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
relationship with your significant other.
Right?
Is it okay or does it have to be? Is it a kill?
Right.
I mean, is it a what's the phrase? I'm
Red
looking
flag?
for? Is it a red flag, or is it like a end all be all?
Yeah,
You know
end
what I'm
up,
saying?
yeah, like that could be
is
the
that the
dagger.
dagger? You know what I
I'm
mean?
saying,
So
to
we're
a
gonna get to it.
relationship.
And
And
then
then we were
what's that
talking
final one?
about if you was my woman, what would it be like?
What would
If
you do?
was my woman,
Hey.
and I was your man. Y'all know
Okay.
what I'm talking about?
Well,
Yeah, we took it back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, why Fuel got Billy D on us though? Did you see him get Billy D?
I had to,
Okay,
man.
I had
You know what I'm saying? I let them know what we're talking about. All right, we see Carrie's in the house. What's
Carrie,
up,
what's
Carrie?
happening? How you doing, Carrie?
Clay, I see you, Clay.
What's happening, Clay?
Big Art, what's up, man? Long time no hear from. Big Art's in the house, man. What's up? I
Big
appreciate
Art?
you,
What's
bro.
the big old deal?
Who's that? Curry, Lily, Kimberly. Yes, what's up? I see y'all. I see some people coming in. I see y'all on Facebook. We need to get y'all on
I need y'all to come to
YouTube. You know what I'm
need
saying?
y'all
So
to
we
come
can
to
see y'all
YouTube.
comments
Stop
because the
playing.
crazy show. Oh, I see it. Nick was in the house too. Who
What's
else
up,
was that over
sis?
there on the chat?
Go right to the chat,
Real
Platoon.
quick.
Yeah. To the chat.
Yeah.
To the chat. Yep. What was that?
Who's that?
Oh,
Art.
that's Art.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Art.
what's up.
Oh, okay, Art. We can see you. Okay.
All
Go
right.
ahead and get on
All right,
face.
I'm up here I'm trying to wipe my nose.
I
That's
see
what-
you.
Hey,
Fuel got boogers over there. No, I'm
good
put it on
deal.
me.
I had to wait
I'm
till the
good, I'm
camera
good.
was away from me so I could do it.
But yeah, man, how y'all doing, man? I'm excited. Got a great show for y'all. You know, Fat Boy gonna talk a little shit today.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Y'all know this is my therapy, and I'm able to get off a lot of things that's on my chest or it's just on my mind. So how y'all doing? Throw it in the chat.
Yeah.
Everybody throw it in the chat. How y'all doing? How's everybody? How's your weekend?
Yeah.
How is the family? What y'all cooking? And do y'all got a drink for me?
Well, first of all,
I need one.
let's let them know how was your weekend, man?
Man, I had a great weekend.
Look, this is my favorite part of the
This
show.
is favorite part of the
asking
show.
Fat Boy how his weekend was.
It's always
because there's always
it's
something
always
going
something
on.
going on. Hey man, what I can say is they've been whooping my ass, y'all. But you
Yeah.
know what? Fat Boy's still here. He's still standing. I'm still striving to be a great father and a great
Right.
black man, and that's all I
The
can.
important parts.
They're all an important part.
That's what's up.
But for the
man.
most part, just seeing my lady, that's it. Just chilling.
Can't let
Not too much.
nobody hold you down.
Oh no, I got to keep on moving.
Ain't nobody gonna my stride. Nobody gonna hold me. Yeah.
Oh no, I got to keep on
But you know what, man? I've
moving.
been doing a little extra work for the weekends.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to make this paper, man, to keep our
Get that
overhead.
money.
You know
Definitely,
what I'm saying?
definitely
So we
been
can
making
keep
money.
going. So we can keep going, giving you beautiful people, good content, good shows every week. But we're gonna get into the topics real quick right now, and I think we're gonna start off with. I guess we're gonna talk about Brittany first,
Grinder.
man.
Let's get to it.
Let's get into to her. As for you guys that don't know, Brittany Grinder is that's her name. Brittany Grinder is in detention center in Russia. She's at a detention center in Russia where she was arrested because of having was it oil cannabis?
Basically, yeah, oil cannabis.
Oil cannabis. She did go to not I was gonna say surgery. She did go to court, and they're saying she's facing up to 10 years just for the oil candidacy. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's their laws, whatever. But I just wanted to get you guys' intake on what you guys think about her. Let me get, for those of you that don't know what's going on, let me just give y'all a real briefing while Fat Boy over there working on his thing there. Brittany Grinder is going on nearly 150 days in Russian detention center and counting as she remains in custody since her February arrest on charges of drug smuggling. And they call it, that sounds so bad, drug smuggling.
Yeah, that's foul.
Yeah, and she's a 2-time Olympic medalist and 7-time WNBA All-Star, and was arrested February 17th. They're saying that she's doing okay, though, that she's basically, talking. They visiting her to see how her mood is, and and all that kind of stuff. They're saying that she's happy. We don't know. They're saying, I mean, not saying happy, but they're saying that she's okay. You know what I mean? Which is kind of like, still, I don't know nobody that's really okay sitting in jail, especially in a foreign country where
got her detained.
But you don't know exactly. You just don't know what's gonna happen.
No, for
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
For real.
One of the questions is she a prisoner of war?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I for sure know that she a prisoner of war.
Mhm.
Just the fact that they trying to get her for drug smuggling, they just wanted to, I think this was Russia's counter for them closing all the bank accounts and things like that,
yeah,
right? That was all
part.
at that time.
That part.
And so she just so happened to be collateral damage. And I actually, this story has been on my heart for a while now because it's been going on for so long. But
Mhm.
every time that I thought we were gonna miss it, it was still relevant. And so
Right.
shout out to Brittany Grinder, man, for going through what she's going through. One of the all-time leading blockers in the WNBA,
Yeah.
but also in NCAA, man. She
Uh-huh.
was she went to Baylor, one of the greatest women basketball players to ever play in NCAA history. But more than that, she's just, I think it's a great thing for her because for women's basketball,
Mhm.
because she's kind of doing what Muhammad Ali did back in the 60s.
Uh-huh.
Just so happened it's not as prolific or whatever, but it's still kind of that same thing and just being a prisoner of war. war. But just to answer your question,
Mhm.
absolutely, I do think that she's a prisoner of war and collateral damage.
Yeah.
Because just the fact that they put drug smuggling and it wasn't because I think to have I think you gotta have a certain amount of drugs to even be considered smuggling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The only thing that I
Or let me look it up.
the only thing that I'm fighting with is the fact that, she went over there with those, and from what she was saying, and let me oh crap, Ola, I missed it. But what she was saying was that she brought it accidentally, you know. Yeah, that's what she was saying, that it was more of an accident. It wasn't like, how do you accidentally bring,
I mean, if you got
cannabis
if you
drugs
got your
because
if you got your little CBD oil, it ain't smelling.
packing though. You're
No,
packing, you're
yeah.
packing your clothes and
But you
stuff,
gotta think
whatever.
she been off season, so she probably been running. She left the season and went straight to go play off season
Right.
in the European ball. And so she probably been living out that bag for the last month or two.
Right.
So she may have had something from Cali.
Right.
She probably left from New York.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? But
So
never
do you
change
think
your bag.
do you think that she just didn't know the consequences of that, having that oil when she went
I
to
don't
Russia as
think
well?
that. I think that for sure.
Uh-huh.
And also, I think she genuinely could have. It's been times that I forgot I've left like a joint in my bag, and I done flown, and she's like, "Oh, should I have this in
Yeah.
there?" Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's possible.
So you feel like that it's
Oh
very
yeah,
legit
I
that
think she could have
that
did
she
it,
forgot.
or like you said too, it could be both. Like, I
Mhm.
don't think it's just one. It could be both, right? It could be that she realized that it wasn't. I'm like, oh shit, I got that thing, and oh, they ain't gonna be tripping. I'm Brittany Grinder.
Yeah.
And not realizing
That's
that it
what
was
I was
gonna
gonna
be
get at.
as big as a deal as she thinks.
That's what I was
Not
gonna get at.
understand the climate and the timing of when she did what she did.
Yeah.
Because I think that if the climate was different and it wasn't the war and all of that, I think they would have gave her a slap on the wrist, let her go about her business.
Think so?
But the fact that Biden had made that play
statement about
and that statement about Russia and shutting them down, so he shut them down, and
they finally had
he
someone
wants
that
to make
her.
him Biden do something, and Biden
Right.
not gonna do
Or
something.
no, make Biden basically it's kind of like to hold it over his head. Yeah, like you said,
Yeah,
to
make
do
him do something. What you gonna do now?
Right.
Are you gonna get this lady? Because if
Because if I do,
if
I
he come
wrote
to
something
talk,
for something.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And he knows
in
that if
order
he
for
comes
that.
to the table to talk, he has to now negotiate.
Exactly.
And now the
And that's why
time
he
is
hasn't
clicking.
done
And
it
that's
yet.
why he hasn't done it yet. Because but the more he waits, the more I'm not voting for your ass. I'm just letting you know.
The more that he,
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm a little bit on the fence with it. I'm
All
on the
right.
fence with it
All right.
because one, sometimes, and I could be wrong, of course, but sometimes you do have celebrities or NBA ball players, athletes, or whatever that feel like they can get away with certain things. You know what I mean? Just because of who they are. You know, and like you said, although she said she didn't, it was a mistake, or she, didn't realize it and all this kind of stuff, whatever. These are the consequences. You know, and so I'm kind of like, you just kind of have to deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's a fair sentence that you're trying to put on her. You know what I mean? That's ridiculously crazy. But that sentence that they putting on her is to catch attention to the US.
So yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For
That's
sure.
It's all towards to the US or whatever. It's kind of like, because everybody in the state knows that that's a ridiculous sentence for for what they're trying to charge her for, and the amount that she had.
She had a little bit.
It was like a little,
Yeah,
like
it
a
was like a
little tube or something like that,
like
right?
CBD.
Yeah.
Like CBD.
CBD.
Or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what it had THC.
It ain't like she had like big ass pounds and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
what I
point
mean?
that I'm trying to make. One, that's easy to miss,
Mhm.
right? To make a mistake and didn't realize you have it.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think it was necessarily privileged.
And I'm gonna just go with that because I don't smoke.
Yeah.
And you do.
Yeah, right. So
Nick said, I kept saying grinder, I guess.
Yeah, Grinder.
It's grinder.
Grinder. Yeah, Grinder.
Thanks, Nick, for correcting me on that. I appreciate it.
but I don't think, first of all, I think it's not that big of a deal. It is because it's out of the country, right? It's illegal, like you say, what's illegal, but smuggling that little shit, what you smuggling? You can't, I mean, I could see if she had 2 keys. You know what I mean? Like you said, 2
Right.
pounds of that shit.
Yeah, put just the whole title of smuggle.
Yeah.
Smuggle.
But
Really?
it's all to basically get the attention of Joe Biden, which is kind of making me just not trust him and look at him different. At least say something about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We
right.
looking into it. We doing something about it. He just like real quiet about it, and I don't understand that. I really feel like that's messed up because I feel like it's always the brothers and the sisters that gotta get the strenuous punishment. You feel me? We have to be made an example of. You get me? Like if that was a white player in the WNBA, she would have got a slap on the wrist. I think that when it comes to us, it's a strict. It's just like it's more strict rules and guidelines when it comes to us.
Yeah.
That's really a slap on the wrist for anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to TSA right now and get caught with that shit somewhere, you liable, they were liable to throw that shit away and let you go on about your business.
Yeah.
But I think because of the climate, and I say that every time, because of the climate, due to what's going on with the Ukrainian war, is what's causing them to try to play her cheap.
Right.
Basically, and leave her and basically a casualty of war.
Right.
Which is messed up.
Did I do Grinder and what's the name? Yeah, I did. Did I do it? Spell her name right? Oh,
Grinder.
I did it. It's in the caption. In the caption.
Oh,
I didn't change. Okay, we'll change that too.
We'll change it.
Who's that? Carrie, Lily, Kimberly. Is that what it is? Is it Curry? You see it? Saying, "Hey, what's up?"
Let me see that.
Yeah.
Hey y'all,
Go back to chat. Go back to chat. What's up?
What's up, Carrie? What's happening?
Yeah. Liz, what's up, Liz?
What's up, Liz? What's happening?
Andrew, what'd you say? I checked the Department of State. Go ahead, check that one. Hit that one. Yeah. I checked the Department of State website anytime I travel outside of the country to get the climate of where I'm going. People are always ready to take advantage of Americans.
Absolutely,
that
brother.
is true. That's true,
Absolutely,
Fish.
Andrew.
Hey, what's up, man?
Absolutely,
what's up?
Real
But
shit,
yeah,
Fish.
that's
real
true
talk.
facts. You know, they look for something for us. You know, it can be the smallest thing or whatever. You know, they try to hold you up. What's that? Nick said. Our government failed her.
Absolutely.
Read that one. Go ahead and read that one.
Fish says there are no prisoners over there. I mean, there are prisoners over there who have not had the publicity she has. It's not the government's responsibility.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
That's
what I was going to say. It's not really.
It is when it's an American citizen. It is when it's an American citizen.
Not when you. Okay, put it this way. The reason I don't agree is because you did do wrong.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That you so it's different if they planted it on you. It's different if they set you up, something like that. Then we kind of like stepping in, like, hold on, she didn't have this shit or whatever, blah blah blah. Where the hell this coming from? You know what I mean? That's an argument. That's when we can step in. But you cannot argue the fact that she had it.
Okay.
However they lost this and however they put things together as to where they want to charge or whatever the case would be. That's their country. We can't. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have control of that. Yes, is it unfair? Yes, it is unfair to us. But still, yet, if she didn't have it, she wouldn't be there.
Right. But the reason why
anybody that get caught up like that,
it's their responsibility because she has a passport and she's an American citizen, and that is an international situation. And when things are international and you have a country, your country is supposed to come defend you. Now, if they want to punish you when they get you back, that's a whole nother story. But technically, they are failing her because if this was anybody else, when the Iranian war or the Afghan war was happening and they was kidnapping them people and the white people was getting their head chopped off, we needed to do something about it.
Okay, let's. And
of course, they didn't do nothing, but it's still an American citizen in a certain situation.
Well, let's see. She did have witness. 2 members of Brittany Grinder's Russian club team appeared as character witnesses in her trial Thursday, telling the judge that she has been an exemplary player and citizen during her 6 seasons in Russia. UMMC, I don't know how to pronounce this name, Ekaterinburg. I think I said that right. Yeah, I think I got that right. Teammate and Maxime, I guess that's the name, the other teammate, general manager and the general manager spoke during the brief afternoon court session while Grinder sat in a defendant cage not far away. Their appearance is believed to be the first in-person contact Grinder has had with anyone she knows other than the Russian. and attorneys are hired for her, and attorneys are hired for a case. Since she was arrested February 17th and charged with trying to smuggle drugs into the country. So mostly she's gotten support from them. So from other Russians, but she hasn't gotten.
Oh, so she was coming from the States.
She was coming from the States. You know, no. She was already. She was coming from the States. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, she's getting, definitely forgot.
Well, she's getting like I said, she's getting support from them. But I get it why when people say that we failing by not,
somebody should do something.
Right, by not either stepping up in some kind of way. You know what I mean? It's like just leave it like, but then you cannot also blame that that she's there.
I know if it was Sue Bird, we wouldn't be talking about this. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. And I get what you said. Like Fish said, where does it say that at? I just feel like being that she's an American citizen, Fish, that they should do something. You feel what I'm saying? And lend some type of hand instead of letting her sit and ride over there.
But you can't expect that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you how many other that's only the one person that we know about because of her status. How many other Americans probably over there? We don't even know. Exactly. And it's more than just and you know it's more than just one.
And that's another thing we're not understanding, right? Well, what if she's bringing notoriety to that as well, right?
Okay.
What if she is almost like the person who basically leads that charge on people who probably are wrongfully accused
that's in there
as well,
which
to bring the publicity
could be a possible thing
that they've been holding or who are prisoners of war.
But the
during
fact
this
is,
thing.
they ain't do shit about them. They ain't gonna do shit about you.
That's what I'm saying. But I just feel like they owe her a little more than what they're doing. But like you said, she did do wrong. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But I can see her if she flew from the States and she just flew. I could see her doing that because during the season they're flying around a lot. They're using CBD to.
We can see them doing it, bro. But
a mistake is a mistake, though.
Okay.
And if I forgot it in my bag, I forgot it in my bag. Should I get 10 years for a mistake?
No, I know. No, I'm agreeing for that.
Should I be falsely detained? Or should I just be detained?
That's not being falsely detained.
Should I be detained for? Because if you're gonna sentence me. Don't detain me. Keep me going to court. All of that. If I committed a crime, do what you.
Well, you got no. You have lawyers for that.
Yeah, but every time
if you got a lawyer and she goes to court or whatever the case would be, and however decisions they haven't made yet, yes, is it been prolonged? Probably so.
But that's the point that I'm making.
It probably has been.
So why are they prolonging?
But you.
If it's that serious,
but you can't really argue that because there's been cases in the U.S. that's prolonged.
Well, what I'm saying
is, if it's just like the whole just like R. Kelly, for instance, when he got arrested or whatever, they had evidence or whatever, but shit was prolonged, and they don't have the trial almost the main trial until the end, until
absolutely.
Years. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Be kept as a prisoner of war.
I mean,
if they're gonna bang her, they're gonna bang her.
I get the sympathy.
But like I said, I definitely. Oh, I know a lot of people don't, because it's like I feel like we're in a time where it's like, oh, you did wrong, but I understand their lifestyle too, and I understand that she been running with that bag all year, and so it's definitely that motherfucker could have been in there for 3-4 weeks, and she never knew that, or she could have took it. Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
we really
it's a possibility, but we don't know if she didn't know.
No,
you get me?
Okay, yeah, we don't know that she didn't know, and we don't know that she did know. We don't know that she did know. So the point is,
it ain't like it's 5 or 6 or 7 tubes. It was like 1 or 2 tubes or 1 tube.
The point is we don't know what she knew or not knew, right?
Absolutely.
But the point, but the facts. We're talking facts.
Okay.
The facts is that she
got caught.
The facts is that she got caught.
The facts is
let me finish. The fact is that you go to court, you go through whatever the rules are there, because it's there. Even if they enhanced it differently or more because of that, whatever situation is, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing we can really do about that. Because you put yourself
I hope
in
your
that.
ass don't get cut. I hope you don't get stuck in Russia.
No. You put yourself you put yourself. I hopefully I don't
Don't
put
get stuck in Russia.
I hope I don't put in any country. I hope I never put myself in a predicament where I have something that's illegal to the point where they can do it. Now if she didn't have anything,
with you on that because you don't live her lifestyle. You don't live her lifestyle.
No.
And so you don't know. It's not like she intentionally committed a crime.
That's not the point.
That's the point I'm making.
That's not the facts.
That's the point I'm making.
That's not now
that is a fact.
The sentence thing.
She didn't go out to be a criminal.
The sentence thing is a whole different thing. 10 years, that's ridiculous. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is that she still had it and she got caught with it, whether she knew about it or not.
Okay.
Now you know that you use cannabis.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go to another country or whatever, and if you've been going to that country for years as she has been going, you don't know that that's illegal?
How you know that they didn't pick her out?
Do you know that is illegal or not?
I don't know what she know.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't,
for one, you don't know that it's exactly.
But
you know that it's illegal.
What I'm saying, if she's saying that she didn't know it was in the bag, I'm pretty sure.
That's what she's supposed to say.
What I'm saying is, if she's saying
that's
she
what she's
didn't,
supposed to say.
Oh, so you don't believe her?
No,
is what you're saying.
I'm saying
so,
there's still
what
some
I'm saying
doubt.
Is on the circumstance. What if that's what happened?
Let me see. Let's see.
But what if that's what happened though?
Is that what happened?
That's what? Okay, because during a season, you on a plane, you on a bus, you on a plane. You on a bus, you on a plane, you on a plane. You on a bus, you on a plane, you on. You get what I'm saying? You're never swapping out bags. So let me understand what I'm saying. So if I play for Phoenix, I flew to LA. I went and got CBD in LA.
No, we're talking countries, not states.
Listen to what I'm saying. Because she left here from after the WNBA season.
Okay.
So she left straight from here to there. The point I'm making is there's a possibility that she could have had it in there and forgot she had it because she hadn't been in LA for 2 to 3 weeks.
And I'm not saying it's not possible.
Do you get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is
my point is
the fact that they trying to bang her because of the mistake. Yes, she made the mistake. Yes, she got caught with it. Yes.
Well,
but that's everybody in the.
First of all, smuggling and bringing it to us in a country.
Well, she didn't smuggle.
No, that's what I'm saying. That the wording that they're using, the smuggling and bringing it with intent to, it's like you brought something intent to sell to make money off of in Russia or whatever. That's basically how they try to make it off of. And it's not that.
That's not that.
And that's where all the shit should go wrong, whatever. And the only thing that I feel like with all this, even though she's guilty of having it, is to still get representation that she needs, really need from here.
But she ain't.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only part. She's only getting it from there or whatever, and however laws is there is how it is. Unfortunately, that's a bad thing. But we still praying for you, girl. You know what I'm saying? And we most definitely want you home. So go up to Andrew. No, top one. It says the prisoner. Oh, we got more?
Yeah. Go under.
Keep going.
Go to exactly. We read that one already.
Yeah. Go ahead. Exactly. You did wrong in a dictatorship. That's on you. We ain't starting World War IV over her.
Ain't gonna be no World War IV.
Well, but that's what they want to do. I don't know. I'm kind of with you, Drew. I get it. I get it because that's what they're trying to hold over your head.
I be feeling bad for some of these stars, bro, because y'all be really throwing them to the wolves, bro.
Who?
Like
no, they throw themselves to the wolves. What are you talking about?
That's like, man, the issue is what I feel like with us.
They think that people cannot go into something thinking that you can get away with it because of your name and your status.
But that's what you feel. Maybe that's not what she did, though. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I understand.
Maybe that's not what she did.
Yeah, but then you still think that even though that you did it, that you can get off of it still easily because of your status, and you can't. And you can't. Not in Russia, obviously.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. What else we got? What it says there? What's that say? Oh, Daisy's in the house. What's up, Daisy? I see you.
What's happening, Daisy?
What does that say? Where it says? Where does it say that? That's the question you was asking earlier. Okay.
Says what they have to do is remain diplomatic and take appropriate actions when her trial is carried out. It's a sensitive situation.
True that.
I guess so. Absolutely, Fifth.
Yeah. Hit the next one. This is the first hearing this. this. The first. Oh, really? Who is this Facebook user? We don't know who you are. We didn't know who you are. This is the first I'm hearing this. But
She wasn't
how
smoking.
did we fail her if she committed the crime? That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
Why would she even be smoking being a ball player? That's her fault, which is
No, it's legal. They can smoke weed. So
well,
come on,
still,
y'all.
I mean,
Tighten up. That's not a good one,
George
y'all.
is always for
That's
the
not a
weed.
good
He's
one.
always
First
for the
of all. No, because the WNBA allows them to smoke weed for recreational because it. What
But
y'all
does
don't
it-
understand?
that's the first I heard of that.
It
This is
helps
the
with
first I heard of
pain.
that.
It helps with pain. The NBA doesn't
Yeah.
it now too.
Okay, let me.
Hold on, no,
no.
we can look it up.
No. You might be right.
I know,
I'm not
Mike.
saying.
I'm telling you.
I'm not saying that you're not right.
The NBA
Every
has.
fucking body though don't have to
But
have that.
what I'm saying is that the statement she made was wrong because NBA and WNBA
But is
players
that one of the
are allowed to have
Is
marijuana.
that one of the her defense? Is that part of her defense though?
Of course not. It's
right.
Russia.
Right,
They
you know
don't
what I'm
have-
saying?
She ain't gonna use that. It's not the WNBA. But the point
No.
I'm making is,
It could be a point to say. It could be a point to
I'm
say.
just
It
saying
could be
to
a
the
point to say. We
viewer,
could go at it.
I'm
dog.
just
We can say,
clarifying. I'm just clarifying what she said was wrong.
Uh-huh.
She said, "Why would she be smoking and she's an NBA player?" First of all, she wasn't smoking. It was an oil.
Right.
One. That's one.
Right.
Two, they are allowed to deal with marijuana recreational. They cannot. The WNBA
What does
and
the
the
oil
NBA,
do? Since you good at
it's good with like bone aches and stuff like that.
No, do you smoke? What do you use?
You,
Is you use it like
You can. It depending on what you're doing with it.
do you
It's
smoke the
depending
oil
on you
or
can
you
smoke
tell?
the
I don't
oil
know.
depending on what you're doing with it. I don't know what kind of oil it was.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's CBD oil because some cannabis oil you just rub on your joints.
Yeah.
And you don't smoke it at all.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
But is that,
So is that what kind of cannabis oil it was? We don't really. That's what I'm saying. This is more than she's a prisoner of war because they're not letting out all details because it could have cannabis in it but not have THC in it.
Okay.
And CBD.
But that's
is
all to
legal
come to trial
here.
as a defense
Do
or
you get
whatever.
what I'm,
If that's the
do
case.
you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I got
and
what
so
you're
if
saying.
she has CBD that does not contain THC, then she wasn't probably even thinking about that too.
Yeah. But you're it sounds like Fat Boy is stating a case for her, but I get it. Which would be the case if that's the case, and that would, of course, would come up, but we don't know that yet because it's like you said, it was the first hearing. Andrew said let Steve talk. I know, right? That nigga be going, don't he? I'm American. You are right. In Russia, we can speak to what they do in their country. Right. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. It's just what they do. You know what I mean? Even if that's your defense and that's your
let us get a Russian over here. I bet they start World War II.
Shit.
I bet they start World War.
They ain't gonna fuck with
War
us.
if
Anyway, well, what's
if we
the
travel
next one? Nick cracking up. She shouldn't have had it with her in the first place. Yes. Period. Accountability, whether it was intentional or not. Yes. Yes.
If it's CBD,
so go through the process.
If it was CBD, it's legal.
It's not legal for
It's illegal
for
in Russia, obviously. But what I'm saying is, if she had it and she's a basketball player that deals with,
but we haven't seen that in the news yet.
She's 6'9".
That's what you're saying. But we haven't seen that in the news yet.
But we ain't seen that it was THC either. All they said that it was cannabis.
They just said it was cannabis.
And cannabis, and which for people who you guys don't know, I need to educate you. There could be cannabis that does not have THC in it. I need you guys to understand that. So
Okay.
just because it says cannabis does not mean that it's all the way weed, because weed that we smoke, the flower, has THC in it.
Well,
so yes, it's illegal
whether it's
in
cannabis
Russia.
For them, whether it's cannabis
It's
with
illegal.
or without
But what I'm saying
THC,
is,
obviously
the way
it's
that
illegal.
Y'all saying this,
obviously,
why she have it like it's heroin? That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay,
It ain't heroin.
Okay, but you got
It ain't like she had cocaine.
Okay, let me bust your shit on this real quick though, because if you're a team, if you're part of a team going to a different country, you got your trainers, you got your doctors, you got your what's the name. They know if it's illegal to have that shit there. That's why I know that either one, she probably already knew, and it happened, or whatever, or even if she accidentally had it. You know what I'm saying? It's all on her. That's really what it comes down to. Now, whatever the fight, whatever the cause of it, or whatever that they find out later, is what we find out later. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, we need to go get her real quick or whatever, blah, 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 and this or whatever, and jeopardize our country because of just one person. funk
Hey,
that.
hey, look.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look.
Anyway,
So I'm gonna let y'all know if you get caught in Russia or anywhere else out the country, Fuel is gonna tell them to keep you. I'm just letting you know. I might be here to fight for you. I might fight for you. If you get me, Fuel is gonna let you go.
Yeah.
Fish is gonna let you go. They're gonna let them keep you.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
They're gonna let them keep you.
We fight for you if you're in the right.
I mean, I don't think she was in the wrong.
We fight you. We fight for you if you're in the right. If you're in the wrong, we can't deal. We can't mess with somebody else's laws.
Or no wild.
She got high and forgot her bad. What is? Go ahead. Go to that one. Facebook user. Hey, Facebook user, say your name on there. I think we don't know who that is. Real quick. We off our game today. She got high and forgot her bad. Now she got consequences to pay.
I can't wait till we find out that this is not a marijuana, and then y'all gonna be feeling crazy.
No. Because then that's the case. Even if that's the case,
CBD oil don't get you high, y'all.
You don't take 100 and something days to find out it's not marijuana, CD or whatever it is.
Because
whatever it is, it's cannabis. Whatever it is, it's illegal.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Whether it's got it for them,
cannabis could have not THC, and what you're talking about.
But for them, though,
how you get high.
That doesn't matter.
If it doesn't
matter.
No, it does matter.
Listen.
Okay, for them it don't matter. But I'm just saying to the comment.
No.
If it was
that doesn't matter.
If it was CBD, she can't get high.
No, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
If it was a cannabis oil,
it
doesn't
matter. Whether she gets high off of it or not.
It's illegal.
It doesn't matter.
It's illegal. She belongs in jail.
It's illegal.
Yep, and she belongs in jail. That's what you said. That's what you said. It's illegal. Brittany Grinder, I ain't with him. I ain't with him at all. I'll pray they free you. And I hate that had happened to you.
We know it doesn't matter to us. Oh, go ahead. Go. Yes, go down to the next one. Hold on. She needs to hire him. Oh, that's what. Go ahead. Hold on. Wait a minute. We missing some. All right, go that one. There we go. She need to hire. Yeah, she need to hire.
Yeah, I get her out of there.
Regardless,
I get her out of there.
She knew better. Exactly.
That's why I'm going to law school, y'all. I'm gonna practice international law.
Go to the next one. What's that? Carrie. Oh no, that's Drew. I need you to understand that we know.
Absolutely.
We know.
I know that.
Doesn't matter in
Absolutely,
Russia. Yeah.
I know that. Period. But I'm just saying.
Period. Oh shit, Drew,
period.
use a period on you. Period. That's what he. Go ahead, next one. Bye. Take your butt over to there if you want. I ain't never going to Russia.
Yeah, I ain't never going either.
Exactly.
I wasn't going either.
Russia's on because she is American. What's that? That's what your mom said.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Russia's don't. Yeah, we do. We agree with that. We most definitely agree with that. Yeah. But the whole point is that she shouldn't have got caught with it, and she shouldn't have had it.
Y'all,
so she got consequences. She got consequences to pay.
Tough, man.
You know what I'm saying? Letitia away. Oh.
I disagree with y'all on that.
Lakeisha. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Lakeisha.
That's mom.
Huh?
Oh,
no, the Facebook user.
Avery. Hey, Miss Avery. What's happening? How you doing?
What's up? Okay. All right, man. We got enough of that. Yeah. All right.
Brittany Grinder, hold your head, man. You know,
I mean,
in the words of Stokely Carmichael, they can lock your body, but they can't trap your mind. Read your books, man.
Right.
You know, keep your head up.
But on a serious note, too, we do hope, pray that you get good representation.
No, they
don't. No, for good representations to I do believe that you're being wrongly accused for that long of a time. You know what I'm saying? That long of a time is ridiculous. To do that much time for that, But even with that said, how many people here in California has weed charges and been in there for life?
It's messed up.
You see what I'm saying?
That's wrong
too. So and it is wrong.
That's wrong.
It is
too.
wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we've been getting some of them out. And she is a sister, so for sure she was slipping. Yeah, she was definitely slipping. You know what I mean?
I mean,
yeah.
Look, I know it's possible because Jim Jones Joel Santana walked into airport security to TSA security with a gun in his bag. Mm-hmm. So I know that when you running, you moving, that it sound as crazy as it sound, it's possible, and it's just messed up that it had to be her, and then also being a prisoner of war, and they had to
leave on that note.
Make a mockery.
We're gonna leave on that note.
Oh, Brittany.
Hey, all right, man. Let's get into this. Is it important for your significant other family to like you when you're dating or married? Yeah, during your date while you're dating or married. Is it important for your significant other family to like you? How important?
How do you feel about that?
To like me
To like
or tolerate me? um, to like me. How important? I think it is important. If it's especially if my significant other is close to her family. You know what I mean? If she's like, you know what I'm saying, everything, listen to a lot of things, and was brought up well, you know what I mean, with her family, I think it's important for them to like me. Now I'm not gonna kiss ass for you to like me, but I think it would be cool, like if you know, no, if I'm just speaking for myself. In order for you to not like me, I have to be a dirty dude or doing some really foul shit to your daughter. You know what I mean? To the point for you to not like me, and that's not my characteristics. So I don't think you. I think everybody loves me, dog.
So
anyway, but
I got a question. I got a question because you date outside your race,
right. Oh,
okay,
that's a good
so
one. Yeah, that's a good one.
what about if you have a woman, right, and y'all hitting it off, but when you meet her family, her daddy is just against her dating black men in general.
Yes.
How do you deal with that? Ooh, nice.
Well, that's a good one.
That
Because I mean, I've had a friend that actually went through that.
All right.
He was involved with an Armenian, which I didn't know Armenians were until I moved here.
Okay.
They were in love.
They were in love.
You know what I'm saying?
In love.
I mean, I'm talking about two peas
in the pod.
In the pod. You know
Tied
what I'm
at the
saying?
hip.
Right. You know
all
what I'm
that good stuff. Okay.
Everything good, but the family did not want her with a black guy. Right? What do?
How do you get through that?
You don't. Because one is for one it's on her. If it's your family and how close your family is, and you feel like they're going to disown you or whatever, and you can't live without that, or you can't live with that or whatever, them disowning you, then I'm the one got to go.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But me, I would have, I would understand it hurt, but I have to understand that, like, so I think it is important for the family to like you, you know. But if but sometimes you get caught up in a mixed relationship where one don't care about what they family think. They care about how myself is making you happy. You know what I'm saying? And they stay. And if they stay, we're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? And that's how I would look at it. And that's how I would, if I was caught up in that type of situation,
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I think that is extremely important.
Mhm.
I think that especially, well, I think it depends, right? Because like you said, I think it just depends on how close you are to your family.
Yeah.
If you're not that close to your family, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
But if you are close to your family, and not even just on the disowning part, right? Because that happens a lot too. But just losing that connection with your family due to your relationship, if you do choose the relationship, that could create an issue in y'all bond later on, because it's almost like you made them choose subconsciously, right?
Right.
Like they didn't really know, or unconsciously, right? They didn't even know. Well, they know that they had to choose, but they didn't know that them choosing you was going to ruin everything that they had, and they could grow to resent you. So I'm the kind of guy is I wouldn't want to enter a relationship with a woman who family didn't necessarily like me if she was close to them, because that could be an issue later on within our relationship.
Oh, definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not gonna last.
It's not gonna last.
It's
You
not
get what I
gonna
mean?
last.
And so if she not close to them, that's different. But if she close to them and pops or moms or auntie or cousin or gotta give a bad vibe or give a bad report on you, that shit could stay in your career for the rest of your life. And you will be trying to prevent what they said about you or fighting what they said about you forever.
Yeah.
And every time you break her heart or every time you do something wrong, she's going to be like, well, my family told me about you.
Yeah. Does it matter, like, if how you feel about her, as far as, like, what if this is the person you thought was your soulmate, you fell in love with, right? I mean, completely fell in love with. And the only issue with you guys' relationship, everything else is great, everything is good or whatever.
It's
the
family.
only issue is the family.
It depends. Like I said, go back.
How much? Yeah. It to me, I think it depends on. I'm answering my own question.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Answer.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. Yeah. You. No, I finished. You said how what you was going.
Well, yeah. Like how. To me, I would. It depends. Like if it's upsetting her.
Yeah. That's
You know
what I'm saying. So if she's close to them, she can say it doesn't bother them, or he can say it doesn't bother them.
Right.
But if he has, or if they come from a close family background, it could become an issue.
It's going to
become an issue because it's almost like I'm giving up my family for you, even though the Bible says when a man has a wife, he leaves his mother and father or something like that.
Well, yeah, I know what you. I'm
paraphrasing right now.
Yeah.
But so in some way, a man's supposed to lead a nest anyway. But I think that if they don't really care for you, and you can't go back, then it creates an issue. You know what I mean?
I just thought of something when you said so.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So what if you were a mama's boy?
I'm one.
Exactly.
Hey, get off me! Hey, get off me! Hey, get off me! Hey, tell Phil to leave me alone, y'all. Hey, they been beating up on me all week. I told y'all. They been beating up on me all week. Okay. They been whooping my ass.
All right, so say you're a mama's boy. That's why I had to use this for example. Say you're a mama's boy, right? Mm-hmm. And you know everything you live off most of everything your mom tell you, and everything that she say. Right.
I got you.
So
and she don't like the girl I'm dating.
But you're dating someone, and she's really kind of like, yeah, you really into her.
My mama,
y'all get it, y'all doing or whatever. But moms ain't got nothing to do with what y'all do, or whatever the case would be. Would you or would you not?
Oh, look, let me tell you, my mother is very prophetic, so I actually be scared to introduce girls to her.
So you know the right one,
because I know if you ain't good, she gonna let me know off the dribble.
Right.
She gonna say something a little while. I don't know, son. And so my lady I let her meet this time, she was like, "Oh, that might be your wife." Totally different. Because my mama be like, she ain't it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, damn, I really like this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you keep dating them?
Of course I did. Of course I did.
Mom, you should have whipped that ass.
No, of course I did. But what happens is she be right.
She was right.
She always right.
Right.
So a lot of times too, when it come to my mom's real shit, when she speak on some shit, I be scared. Like, cause if she speak on you, you kind of doomed. And it ain't because of us.
Right.
It's kind of you gonna do some shit to doom yourself. And it's spiritual because God told her something.
She telling right.
Yeah,
right,
God
right.
spoke to her about you,
right.
and she done told me, and you gonna do something.
Yeah.
You gonna do something. But not this time with my lady, the lady I have now. My mom was like, yeah, that's definitely your wife.
Yeah.
So it's totally different.
Yeah.
But it would have been. I would have been thinking about it to answer your question.
This is kind of flippy.
To answer your question,
if she didn't say,
if she didn't, I would have been like, oh shit, because now I'm thinking, what's she gonna do?
Right, you looking for
now? No, now I'm just like shit.
No, but it's already entering your mind. It's already entering my head because something negative to happen.
She might not even negative. I know once she say something, I'm nervous because it's coming.
Something's right. Yeah,
because my mama don't really speak negative. You get me? So if she speak it, if she see it, it's something I ain't seeing
or
yet.
Feel it, like if she's feeling her spirit
it's
or
something
whatever,
I ain't seeing
right.
yet.
Yeah.
And
has she ever like one that you really messed around with? Or whatever?
All of them I really like. Shit, that'd be my problem. But
let me go to the comments. Yeah. Let's go to the comments. All right, man. What we got? Well, we got a lot. Shoot. All right, talk to us, y'all. Go up there with mom. Let's see. We got some.
We got it
absolutely
here.
Not where we going. Absolutely, because it cause.
We can start there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Absolutely, because it can cause
strife in a
relationship. Yep. Absolutely.
I see you playing devil's advocate, Facebook.
Absolutely not.
Miss Avery, you playing devil's advocate today.
Right.
What's the next? Come on, man. I think it's important so there's no confrontation, but it's not a deal breaker.
Ooh.
I like that.
What's up, Latrice?
What's up, sis? What's
she
up?
said it's not a deal breaker.
Shout out to my little sister.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So she said it's not a deal breaker,
but it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But do you, Latrice, do you think the relationship will last? You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, that's the question. You know what I mean? Although it's not a deal breaker to continue to,
but it's still important.
Yeah. Do you think
how
that
important is it?
Yeah? Do you think it lasts? That's what I was going to ask. But go ahead, next one.
I was engaged to a Hispanic woman. Her family didn't accept me, and it tore us apart. She respected her parents more than she appreciated our relationship, and I'm glad she did. Facts.
I know, right? Because he done found a good woman. Now.
But
some things were meant to happen.
You know what, Fish? I'm glad you made that point, right? Because a lot of times, especially when dating others, we enter a relationship and we don't account that part of it, and we fall head over heels for some of these women. But when they go home, they're gonna choose home.
They got to deal with it.
You know, they're gonna choose home because culturally, that's how they were raised. Some women culturally, especially Latino women, a lot of women, a lot of other women, they're culturally raised that way.
Yeah,
family oriented, and so to be ostracized from the family is just to lose everything.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And so that was a great one. Yeah. That was a great one, Fish.
Go to the next one. And it definitely can be a cause for a breakup.
Absolutely.
Yes. Next one.
I agree. Now this is the one.
It means you are not equally yoked.
Absolutely.
We forget about that.
Absolutely.
We forget about
great.
And that's
great
a good.
comment,
That's a good point, Moms. Being equally yoked. You know, and recognizing when you are equally yoked.
Absolutely.
You know, there's been times where you, like you said, you may be in love with someone or whatever, but you're not equally yoked. What is
equally yoked? We talk about this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Equally, we say, let's just put it in layman terms. We always say it, when that person is for you. We talked about on Tinder Tuesday about all the hiding and privacy, all of that side of here. When you find the one that's for you, because I think that when you're equally yoked and you find the one for you, you're gonna find a woman who didn't have family, and you're gonna become her family and to show her the power of family.
I think it's hard to realize, or I guess I'm trying to, which I'm still trying to figure out, when do you really know that you're equally yoked? Because there's been relationships I've been with that I thought was the one. Right. I thought was, my soulmate. You know what I mean? But then there was red flags that came up or whatever.
Was it lust? That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of times they be infatuation and lust.
The last one was lust.
When it's the one, mm-hmm. and when you equally yoked, you're gonna know, because there are gonna be things going against you as well, right? A lot of times when those relationships, like outside things, mm-hmm. trying to distract and come in between what you have, because it is what it is. You're gonna know. You will know. Mm-hmm. Plus, on how it clicks, how it comes together, family, stuff like
but
this.
Sometimes we fight with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like this, we talk about family. That shit not gonna, it's not gonna be a problem. How y'all get along with each other, not gonna be an issue. Y'all communication is not gonna be an issue. It'll be shit like outside shit that would distract y'all. That's how you know y'all equally yoked. Because when y'all come to each other, it's almost like a yin and yang. Y'all merge together. It's like, oh shit, I like that too. Oh, I don't really like that, but I do it for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you willing to compromise. You willing to do all those things you weren't willing to do when you're not equally yoked. And I think with the family is the same thing. I think when you equally yoked, it's like the families immediately mesh. Yeah. Immediately. The family, the dad might not like. Look, even if you're dating the girl that's outside your race.
No, but listen, that's the difficulty of it, though. That's the difficulty mm-hmm. of it, is you can have a family that like you.
Oh, yeah.
You can have your friends that loves you. You know what I'm saying? But then you can have something that just happened within you and that significant other or whatever. When especially you thought that it was you had a good bond of chemistry. Mm-hmm. Equally yoked, mm-hmm. or you know what I'm saying, when you think that that's the one or whatever the case would be, and it falls apart. That's what I mean. It's kind of like
it makes it hard.
It makes it hard. Well, I understand.
won't fall
In
apart.
hindsight, yes, you
get what I'm
see that
saying?
you see that it wasn't meant to be because
Yeah.
it's done, of course.
Right.
But and when you in a mix of it,
You don't
you
see
don't
that.
always see
Absolutely
that.
not.
You
No,
don't
no.
see it because your focus and your conversations are on like we always said, and that we basically haven't said in a while, is not having the conversation, not having the right conversations when it came to relationships, which I had to learn all the way up until now. Having those right conversations if I'm going to be with somebody for a long period, time and serious or whatever, and to see if we're going to be equally yoked. Those are questions that need to be put in place or whatever to see where it had, which actually segues into our next topic.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir.
And that topic is, if you was my woman, what would it be? If you was my woman and I was your man, what would it be like? So, if
you want to get to the comments before we go into the segment?
Oh no, it's too many. I feel my. I think we got it. Okay, well, we'll get into that in a minute. Yeah. Go ahead, real quick, quick, because obviously they said something.
Here we go.
Start
with that one. If my mom, brother, or nana don't give the okay, it's a wrap.
Right.
Okay,
Mhm.
absolutely. Fish say, my wife and I got married without our family's opinions. Her family was upset because they didn't know me.
Mhm.
My family didn't care as long as I was happy.
Mhm.
Now they crazy about me. Okay,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, and that can happen.
you see what I'm saying though? Equally yoked.
Some relationships survive this. Yeah. Some relationships can survive this if you are committed to each other. It can survive it if you're committed to each other.
Yeah,
that's true.
absolutely.
That is true. Yes, mamas don't have no filter. I know, right?
No, she don't have no.
we know, mom. We know. At Fuel, there are signs. This is why you must communicate. Yes, to know your yoke. Yeah, and I don't know if you put that before I said that about communication or whatever, but we was right on point. That's why I like it. That's why I like your mama, dog. I like your mama, dog.
I felt my wife and I were equally yoked when we were on the same page regarding our commitment to put each other first, no matter what. We let no outside stuff get in between us. I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
For sure. But I also want to go to the point, Fish, is that they didn't like you because they didn't know you, but once they met you, you feel me? That's what I mean about.
The other thing is,
and that's what I mean about.
They didn't understand like how he might have treated his daughter, and once he seen how he treated her and how happy she was, it was up. Exactly.
Yoked.
Got you.
Equally yoked. And you didn't have to worry about, because I want to comment on that to you, right? You didn't have to worry about that, but because y'all was already yoked. So you didn't have those confusion. But when there is issues, when you would have got to know them and they still would have created issues, that could still potentially create issues in y'all relationship,
right?
Which would potentially show something else.
Exactly.
But that's why when you got there, they mess with you now, because you were their son-in-law all along.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get into it, you guys. If you was my woman and I was your man,
ladies,
what would it be like?
Phil shopping. Phil shopping. He's shopping.
What would our relationship be? Hey man, why you laughing over there, dog? I can't remember guy over there laughing.
Phil shopping because he knows he's shopping.
No, I know. I can say this much. Am I shopping or am I serious? I'm serious about the next person that come in my life. Yeah, I'm shopping.
You know you're shopping. That man shopping. That man shopping.
Stop, man. Stop
that man shopping out there.
No,
he said, ladies. Now talk to him now.
No. Let's be us first. Hold on.
Okay. What kind of man would I be?
I mean, what kind of what kind of man would you be? And what kind of woman, or have you even had a conversation with your woman as to what kind of woman she would be beforehand, before y'all even got together?
I actually did.
Okay,
I actually did.
Tell us more.
About what?
Okay, what kind of woman did she tell you? Yeah, what was the things that she said that she would be to you, and actually, sees that you see that that she's that woman.
The dope thing is we communicated about what we wanted, but we were more about action based. So we talked about she was one of the first women to ask me, like, what did I need? What did I want in a relationship, which I wasn't used to that.
Right.
I was so used to providing and doing this. So I think that was it actually making me a concern. That was one thing that I think that she did.
But did she ever say what it would be like to be with her?
She did. She did. Absolutely, she did. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to get the right words because she'd kill me if I get back to me. I'll tell you exactly what she said.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly
And the thing is,
but we definitely talked about more not what we would be to each other, but what we expected. So that was more.
So she gave you expectations within a relationship.
No, just what she wanted, right? And so that was the communication. But she told me that she's gonna listen. She will love me. She will care for me. That it's not always about her. You feel me? That she will be here for me. Things like that, definitely. You know what I mean?
But have you noticed that we never asked that question?
We don't.
We never asked the question. Like that's one of the things of communicating. There's a question I think that I'm gonna start asking. You know what I'm saying? When I meet you, is what would it be like in a relationship?
Would it be for sure?
What would it be like? You know what I mean? Because sometimes because when you tell me what it'll be like, that's exactly what I'm gonna expect.
Yeah, but see that my lady says a lot of things. Words are just words.
Not really.
No.
What do you mean?
And I'm gonna say that words are words without action.
Well,
so you can tell me, I can ask you what kind of woman you would be for me, and you can be like, I'm gonna make sure breakfast is cooked all day, and I'm sex 4-5 times a week, and then we get in a relationship. You don't know how to cook, you don't know how to have sex. You done just said all of the things that you thought I wanted to hear. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can say what you want to be to me, but I also need action behind it.
Right.
I also need to see you.
Well, and that's the point of asking the question.
See you love me the way you say.
But that's the point of asking the question.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, if you with me, and I've never asked. I realized that. That's why I brought this up, because I realized in my whole life, I never asked a woman like, what would she be like? You know what I'm saying? If we was in a relationship.
A good question.
You know what I mean? Because then you can't, because you have. If I would have asked the question from maybe my past relationship, and if she would have been like, well, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, and in this amount of time, then I want to have kids or whatever, so we're gonna do that so we can get to that point, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? That's the kind of woman when you ask someone, what is it gonna be like when you be with, to be with you? You know what I'm saying?
That's a great question. Where was you at when I was asking a question?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what it'd be like when you be with me. I'm gonna tell you what it'd be like. It'll be like partners. It'll be like a friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's like it'll be like you're my best friend. It'll be like that. You can't go a day without talking to
Absolutely.
me. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like that. It'll be like we don't have to search for conversation. We don't have to hurt for anything within the relationship. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to hurt for love. We don't have to hurt for affection. We don't have to hurt for kisses and hugs and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I mean? That's
Absolutely.
that's what I would tell someone. That's what it'd be like.
But
we never, no one never actually asked that.
That's a good question. And
even
with
even in the financial aspect. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What it'll be like. You know what I'm saying? If I'm at a certain point in time in my life right now, like you said, like now doing the business or whatever, if we can work together and build it more, because I'm trying to function something for us as a whole, you know what I mean? Then that's what it'll be like. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you look at me like that. Am I selling?
You're selling, boy. Hey,
I mean, but it's
selling
because it's true facts that no one that ever asked, and no one really ever asked me that or whatever, and I've really never asked anyone that particular question. And I think sometimes when you ask that question, it'll actually let you understand how far your relationship is going to go.
But what if
it'll actually understand
how with a narcissist and they say everything you want them to hear?
Well, you can tell, like you said, but that's when the actions come in, because you're gonna because the whole thing is like you done said that you're gonna do this or whatever, but you're doing something else. And that's that red flag to say, oh,
absolutely,
this ain't what I'm in. You know what I mean?
For me,
your shit would be a lot more short term and unwasted time if that was to occur and you ask those questions. That's what I feel.
You're gonna get attentiveness. You're gonna get unconditional love. You're going to get motivation. unconditional motivation, endless love. I pay true attention.
Go ahead, keep
Oh
going.
yeah, okay. I truly, somebody like you'll say your partner, your friend, but someone that pays attention to who you are. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you would get from me, and someone that a major part of my life is to bring you happiness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just full of love, mainly though. Mainly, no sales pitch, no nothing crazy. And then a lot of stuff I'll show you better than I can tell you. You know what I mean? And like my lady could attest to that.
I hope I wasn't distracting you, dog, while you was talking.
Because you was throwing all
I was trying to get our producer's I was trying to get his attention.
You got me going.
Right. I was trying to get his attention, dog.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to where to start
Let's
at.
get to these comments.
Mom said happiness, loving care, what's that, tender? Tender? Is that what you're trying to say? Loving, tender, care, loving care, tender? Yes, exactly. You know, go to the next one. Transparent, kind, loving, attentive, constantly praying for him. Most of all, spontaneous.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
like spontaneous.
See, I gotta find. I was just talking about somebody about
like
spontaneously.
She don't know how to have sex. I know for real though.
She don't know how to have.
No, because she talked about when I was made that comment. Miss Avery, no, serious though. Women and men do it too.
What do you mean she don't know how to have sex?
I was saying when you asked the question, you were saying, what would it be like with you? Women like, oh, I know how to throw it back. I cook a 4-course meal and blase. Then come to find out when she started to show actions, she can't cook.
And she can't throw
it back.
Have sex. She can't throw
None
it
of
back.
that. You get what I'm saying? So that'll really disappoint you. But I get what you were saying.
That's the whole point.
But that's what she was laughing at. No
that's
joke.
The whole point of asking the question to kind of gauge. And some people don't get that to where they can kind of gauge as to if this is really the right person or whatever, because their action, after you ask that question, their action should actually go with their words.
Crown Pretty.
Period. Point.
Crown Pretty dropping dollars.
Crown Pretty.
Pops says, what's up, Pops? Thanks for tapping in. A demonstration is always better than enunciation. We can say a lot of things, but what we do means everything.
Exactly.
Absolutely, Pops. I like the way you put that. That was a bar.
No, understand. This that one. Yeah. I understand asking, but do you believe most people will give an honest answer? I think too many people will answer with their fantasy answer, what they think they are in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Yo, but the thing is that, but once you ask that question, you get those answers, and that's my whole point. Yeah.
Who is that?
I forget too.
I know who it is
though. Crown Pretty. I know who it is. I get it, but treat no. Let me get it wrong. But I know who the Crown is.
I know
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But basically, and that's what it is to answer your question as well. You know, that's how you kind of can gauge if that person is for you, because people will say things at the beginning. You know what I mean? People will say, "Oh, I do this for you, baby." You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it at guys.
Yeah, guys will say,
"No, baby, you know what? You know, you ain't got to worry about nothing for such and such." But then when he doesn't do those things within a certain month or whatever the case may be, bam, there you go. You know what I'm saying? And that bet you know, cut that shit short, cut it loose or whatever, and move on and find that right person, and constantly ask that daggone question.
It's Carletta. Hey, Carletta.
Yeah. What's up, Carletta?
Okay.
Drew.
Fish or Drew, you know, what's up, Fish? Said one of the biggest mistakes is placing restrictions and conditions on our loving and those we love. Let each other be who they are. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Fish. That's one you can't be cheating though, because that's a married cheat code. That was a married cheat code answer. Great answer, Fish.
That one, yeah. Fat Boy.
Fat Boy, that sounds great, but what are the negatives that come along with you? Who's going to tell that? That's a great point, and I was waiting for you, Carla.
What is the negative that's coming along?
I'm telling them all. I have to give it in doses, but I'm telling it all. Because I gotta give it in doses because the shit be sounding so bad, Carletta. No, for real.
No, but that's where you make the mistake.
But
that's where you make a mistake.
But
giving it in doses is where you basically just prolong and hoping that they like you enough to accept what you give them.
Bullshit
And that exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely, that's a great bar.
So you can't, that's
absolutely.
the thing. That's why asking that question up front And if they're being honest or whatever, like you said, you do have some that is going to ask stupid, or
They
going to
do
give
generic,
fantasy question answers and all that type of thing, whatever the case would be. And then you have to see those actions if you feel like that you can, be around them. But giving it in doses was actually a means to being doomed by the end, because now she knows this, then now she knows that, then now she can think of them.
Some
How
of that
honest,
should be
how
overwhelming,
honest
though.
would this motherfucker with me before we even start? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but some of that should be like I'm talking about nothing when it comes to the relationship. I'm talking about like life stuff and you know what I mean, behavior shit.
I mean, but yeah, but your kids, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
let
but I
them know
feel-
about
I-
your
I-
kids up front.
yeah,
You let them
I
know
feel
about
like-
them very important things.
I
that's
don't
up
think you
front.
hide the kids, but you don't say no. We ain't gonna go into that.
You don't think about hiding?
You don't hide the kids at all.
No.
Yeah, you tell them about your kids.
Yeah,
all that
you tell
stuff.
them.
Of
You
course,
always
of
tell.
course, of
Anytime
course,
you get in a
of
relationship,
course.
you let them know, hey, I got 2 kids.
But you
or
don't
I
be
got
like,
whatever.
I got a crazy ass baby mama and she might shoot us. You don't tell her that, right? I don't care what you said, Fuel. I don't care what you said. That shit sound real good. Fellas, don't listen to Fuel and run your damn woman away. Hey, if you know it's a lot,
If you know it's
hey, brother, be honest when she asks and save face, brother. Because Fuel about to have you run the greatest woman you ever met in your life away. Because you're going to tell her all your dark secrets.
That's what's going to run it away.
You're going to tell her all your dark secrets.
By prolonging it, what's going to run it away.
I ain't saying prolong your ex. I ain't saying prolong your wife. Now,
no, not your wife.
No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying. I'm talking about your side wife. Like, I'm not saying prolong your side wife. You feel me? If you got a girl, you date the girl, and you got a wife, you gotta tell her. But I'm saying, like,
hold on, where did this come from? Wait.
I'm just trying to say,
where did this come from?
I'm just being funny. Like, I'm just being funny. Like, it is certain stuff definitely you gotta tell her. You're supposed to be upfront about everything. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But don't go crazy, fellas. Give it same time for some conversation. Cause this Fuel, hey Fuel, I don't listen to Fuel. I don't listen to Fuel.
Fat Boy is telling y'all to lie as long as you can lie. As long as you can. Okay, not lie, but hold it in. He's telling you that. He's
not hold it in.
He said hold it in.
With the hold.
Hold it in as long as y'all can.
Is, don't be going out here blurting a bunch of crazy shit to these women.
That ain't blurting crazy shit.
If you know your baby mama crazy, okay, so say you know your baby mama crazy.
You better let that girl know that your baby mama's crazy.
Let her know your baby mama crazy.
And let her decide if she just as crazy as your baby mama. Let her know that your baby mama crazy, and let her decide she just as crazy as her baby mama to stick by your side no matter what. That's how you
ask Fuel the last time he been on a damn date.
Let me tell you something.
Because he gonna get y'all in trouble.
Let me tell you something. So if you, just for example, if you got a crazy baby mama, whatever, right?
Right.
Okay, and you dating somebody for 6 to 8 months,
you should have been told about the crazy baby mama.
Told about the crazy mama. But one, especially even if you,
I'm talking about 2 months in, Fuel. I'm talking about a month in, because you was talking about jump out there. You said jump out there before she even like you yet.
You should
listen. Don't listen to this, man. Don't listen. Hey, do not listen to Fuel.
Listen to me.
Go jump out that motherfucking window for me and tell me how it works. Hey, jump out that window with no parachute if you want to.
Hey, but you know what? If you do, it's because of the fact that you told the truth.
8 months in,
you told the truth, and you knew it wasn't going to last, and it wasn't going to go at all.
Hey, listen.
But you did it for the draws.
She definitely should know
what's going on. You wanted to let it hold on and
no.
Yeah,
no.
If you do,
absolutely
if
not.
you don't tell, listen, let me tell you something.
Absolutely not. I'm not talking about hiding things, Fuel.
Let me break this down.
We're not hiding nothing. We're not hiding nothing.
Let me break this down.
We're not hiding.
Let me break it down to you real quick. Let me break it down to you real quick.
You go.
Listen to me, okay?
He just poked off my parachute.
If you, right?
Got you.
Point blank. If you don't be upfront, especially if you got crazy shit, as opposed to prolonging shit. Let me finish before I get it. As to prolonging stuff or whatever.
Absolutely.
In the relationship, if you sitting here and run away, say, if you say, like you said, a month, if you say a month or 2 months, whatever, and you finally tell her that something that tragically that could have been very important to her, to knowing you as a man, whatever, and now y'all done wasted 2 months or whatever because she's like, oh shit, well you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I ain't talking about
those. You wasted time.
No, I'm not talking about those.
Then you have, but what I'm saying is,
I'm not saying. No, this is what I'm saying, people. I'm not talking about shit that is gonna ruin the relationship, bro. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying keep shit interesting. That's all I'm saying. Don't hide
it interesting.
Don't hide your kids. Don't be hiding your extra baby mamas.
But what you talking about? What you talking about? Keep interesting.
You get what I'm trying to say?
No. I don't.
Hey, all I'm saying is don't jump out the window. That's all I'm saying, people. Don't jump out the window because
we're on the difference now because I basically all I'm saying is be upfront or whatever, so you don't waste each other's time.
I agree.
For the future.
I agree with
that y'all plan on, especially if you got that person thinking the person you got that person thinking that you guys have a future together. And then you come up later on with this other off bullshit or whatever the case may be, and then thinking just because she's gotten into you so well that it's going to still last.
Like that.
I'm not saying you. I ain't saying you. I ain't saying that's how people do. That's what people do.
I ain't doing that.
People will hold shit on. People will hold shit back. People will hold shit back, right? And get and I've let me tell you, I'm pure example.
Me too.
I've been with someone that basically wanted a kid or whatever after 4 or 5 years of us being together, knowing that I already had kids old enough and grown, and you know what I'm saying, all of that kind of stuff or whatever. And she didn't let me know up front. It was a drama that she knew that she really wanted from the beginning.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's different. It's certain things, and this is what I'm saying. It's certain things that are deal breakers that need to be put out there. But there's certain things that also need a space, is the point I'm trying to make. I ain't got one for you today. You're not doing me like that. That man not throwing me under the bus again today. Get to these comments, man.
Boy, every show we do that.
That's crazy.
Go on. Is that it? Hold on.
Go ahead.
I think you got to go up some more, right?
I'm playing devil's advocate
some more,
Fuel is absolutely right, though, y'all.
Fuel
is absolutely right, y'all. Definitely,
some more.
Because
it's
funny. It's funny.
Yeah, after Fab.
Before we go into the comments, it's funny Fuel saying that. I'm really just playing devil's advocate, y'all, because he absolutely right. He absolutely right, because that shit kind of got me caught up, and I got caught in a picture, and my shit I'm still dealing with it. So he right. He right. A lot of but he know what I'm trying to say.
Go back down.
Go to Crown Printing.
Down, my man. That one, yes. Thank you. Yes, you do. You better warn a person about what they get into. Exactly.
Especially if she's crazy baby mama. That was a bad example, y'all.
Nick was cracking up. That's the next one. Go ahead.
If your BM or BD is crazy, you better tell them that you have a crazy person in your life. Let them be prepared. No, for real.
Exactly, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, no, you're right, Carletta. No, real talk. Real talk. That was a bad example. No, definitely tell me if your baby daddy crazy. No, for real. No, that's
exactly.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to know that stuff.
Okay, come on now.
What we got?
That's Mom's. You got that one? Mom's laughing. Y'all crazy.
What's the next one?
Right there. Here we go. You got this one?
Yeah. Yeah, but the details can seem more complicated than it is, which can make your true spouse might think that a relationship won't last.
Facts.
However, truth determines the stay in the rainy seasons. Thank you. That's
agree.
right. So that's basically.
So that's what the point I'm trying to. You gotta ease that motherfucker in there, boy.
You gotta.
You gotta.
Think of me in bed, baby. Oh, what now, nigga? What now? Go ahead.
Yes. Okay.
You don't tell anyone all your business when you first meet them, anyways, because they might not be worthy of knowing all about
Pops.
it. Yes, yeah, that's true.
That's the nail on the head.
Not when you first meet them. I said after a month or so.
Yeah, that's still
after a couple of months.
That's still too.
Like the first week, you might not want to. I mean, you can't. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be upfront. Like the very first date or whatever the conversation, if I can, and we're talking about it may not happen that first day. It might not happen that that week or following week or something like that or whatever. But soon enough, before we get serious.
Absolutely.
Before we actually get serious or whatever, then I'm going to let you know this is what's up. You know what I mean?
Though, you right. If it is a deal breaker, fellas, get it out the way.
And you know if it's a deal breaker.
If we know.
Where that fly come from?
We know. I don't know. Just because I'm the shit. No. If you do have deal breakers, bro, tell them.
Yeah.
No, just get it out the way, because what's going to happen is, like Phil said, you're going to try to slide it in there, and it ain't going to slide as fast or slow as you thought it was, and you're going to hit a brick wall.
Yeah, it's going to be
yeah, you're going to stall. You're going to stall. So, absolutely right. But like Pop said, and I'm in agreement with Pop said and what Mom said, be careful of all of the things you disclose if it's not in the right space.
Oh, yeah.
You have to definitely be in the right space.
You definitely got to be in the right space. I mean, and when you say
that's why I say crazy baby mama.
But when you say in the right space, when we say in the right space, we're talking about something that's that you thinking is going to evolve into a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you think it's going to evolve into a relationship, let everything out front, whether it is, and let that person decide on if they want to be with you or not.
Truly.
And if they a ride or die, she's going to be your ride or die.
Absolutely.
Period.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that.
Period. All right, let's get into this baby. Dear brother, dear sisters.
Oh, my favorite. Y'all know.
Dear brother, dear sisters is coming up in a minute. Hold on just a second.
Commercial.
Shoot. Let's get a commercial first. All right. My bad. I forgot about the commercial. We went the whole hour without we supposed to do it. All right, let's get into this commercial first, y'all. We get into Baby Baba, Baby Drop.
Fired Up Broadcasting, the place to be for your video recording and voiceover needs. Want to be a podcaster? You can rent this beautiful studio space for a low and reasonable price. We have dynamic lighting to set the tone, on-site engineer, fully equipped with top-of-the-line quality video recording, and more. So make your appointment now by emailing firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. See you soon.
See you soon. Yeah, that dude was bad. That dude was nice. He's nice.
Hey,
that's nice. That nigga nice.
Should have been a fly in that video. Shit,
man. The fly should have went on the screen.
For real.
No shit. No.
No, for real.
All right, man.
Dear brother, dear sister.
All right, go ahead and explain. Let flip it to Fat Boy so he can explain the whole here.
Oh yeah, man. You already know what time it is. It's my favorite time of the show, man. It's dear brother, dear sister. If y'all want to ever hear y'all voice, man, send a mini clip to firedupbroadcaster@gmail.com. Title it Dear Brother, Dear Sister. No more than a minute. And we want to hear what y'all say. Fellas, I really need some dear brothers. Fish, Buck, all my Big O, all my guys, you know what I'm saying? All the guys who really be active and commenting, fellas, we need some dear brothers for the sisters. I mean, some dear sisters for the sisters, but we need some dear brothers for the brothers. Some stuff that you see that men do that we need to correct because we need self-accountability. But like I said, if you have a dear brother or dear sisters, ladies as well, I need y'all to do some dear sisters. Send them to firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com and title it Dear Brother or Dear Sister. No more than a minute video audio. I'm sorry, no more than an audio clip. No more than a minute audio clip. I'm sorry.
Man,
I don't know what's going on here today. Let's get to it. Which one we got? Yep.
Do we agree with on how good the sex is? And how important is that for them making the relationship official? Dear brother, do we agree with on how good the sex is? And how important is that for them making the relationship official?
That's a big deal. That's a great question. That is a great dear brother.
Yeah.
That is a great dear brother.
Go. You go.
You gonna go?
You go.
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
It's a huge deal, ladies. I'm gonna break it to you. Go ahead, slam it down there. It's a big deal. No.
Oh, hold on. Sound wasn't coming through. Y'all couldn't hear it.
Oh, do it one more time.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me get it back again. Maybe I pushed something wrong. Let me try it one more time.
What you do, Phil?
I don't know.
Or you want me to tell them what the question?
No, go ahead.
What was the question?
Go ahead. Hit it one more time.
Yeah, hit it one more time. I said, what was the question? Crazy, man. Right there. Turn it up. Okay, so I'm gonna say what she said. She said, "Dear brothers, do men grade women on sex, or on how good the sex is? And if so, How important is that to him making the relationship official? Okay. Dear brother, do men grade women on sex?
Mhm.
And if so, how important is that to them making the relationship official? Fuel, the gun's on you.
It was on you at first.
See how I
But
did?
since you had to answer,
I
you
know.
had to read the question. You're like, do we grade on how great the sex is?
And be
is
honest.
it important? And is it important? What?
Be honest.
Is it important? What's the question?
Is it important? Very good question. Absolutely.
It's important, but it's not
A deal breaker.
a deal breaker. Right. It's important because because everybody is, of course, is not the same. And some can be taught. Does that make sense?
It do. It do.
Like some
Okay.
can be taught. So if that person can't be taught to satisfy you in the way that you like and the way that you want, and vice versa, you know what I mean? Then you're not gonna. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good relationship. You're not gonna evolve or whatever. And sometimes the whole relationship of sex, where it comes to intimacy, period. You know what I'm saying? It has to be there. You know what I mean? So if you got bad sex, if you're having bad sex, yeah, that's going to be the deal breaker.
It's gonna ruin
If it's
your relationship.
constantly bad, I can say that much. Like, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a chance or whatever. If it's bad at the first time, I'm like, oh, okay, let me see what's up the second time.
We definitely grade y'all on sex.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Fat Boy gonna be honest because we family, right? So I'm gonna be honest. Men do grade you on sex, and depending on how shallow that man is going to be on as important it is going to depend on how important it is to him if he makes the relationship real.
Right.
Yeah. If the man is really shallow, because he already is rating you, so he done rated you already. If he's shallow, say he rated you a C, and he got a girl that he really don't like as much as you, but she a B, he gonna keep you and he gonna cheat with the B.
Right.
But if he's not shallow, right, and he, like you said, right, he will be willing to work with you. And then what we going back once again, what we always miss on this show,
and vice versa. Though it's
not just for men and women.
Yeah, because
the question was for us.
Yeah,
the question was for us.
That's true. That was for us.
That was for us.
My bad.
And I wanted to give y'all the real honesty. But depending on now, if he's not, then because sex is something that could be worked on.
Yeah.
Sex is an intimate thing. It involves touch. You can get into tantric art, is which one we're going to do a show about it one day.
Yeah.
We're going to do a show about the tantric art, the art of touching and sensualization and all of those things.
Yeah, the tantric, yes.
Touch and stuff like that. But there's ways to get past that. But yes, men do grade, and some men, depending on how shallow they are, will use that as an excuse not to commit.
Exactly. There you go. Not to commit.
To my commit. So yes.
Yeah.
Yes, men. Yes, and yes.
So yes to your question.
But he's
it's
for
not
you,
100% deal breaker.
Absolutely.
And the thing is that she has to, at least in men's mind, she has to be willing to do other things or whatever that's going to make them happy. You know what I'm saying? And be how can I say, not fake with it. You know what I'm saying? Not be doing it just because I asked you to do it.
Absolutely.
Or just, if you don't like cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, then,
you're wilding out.
If you don't like, a reverse cowgirl or whatever the case may be, then
let me know
or whatever. And if that's something that I'm really, really liking or whatever, I know I'm not going to get it from you, then obviously we're not going to be in a relationship.
Are you kicking women to the side for reverse card?
No, that was an example. That was an example, man. That was an example, y'all. That wasn't like, you know what I'm saying?
I get you, though. No, really. Absolutely. I think that but it goes back to what we've been saying all day, right? What Fish was saying, about being, what Mom was saying about being equally yoked. When you equally yoked, I think a lot of those things you don't have to worry about.
True.
I think the sex is going to be there, right? I think the communication is going to be there. I think a lot of those things, the only thing is just avoiding reverting back to previous behavior, right? Bad learned behavior, and avoiding progressing to new ways of thinking.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way that you get affected by that situation, right? But if you don't, if you're not affected by that, and if everybody operating on grown shit, I think that you shouldn't be affected by that. But to answer the question, yes and yes.
Yeah.
Yes and yes.
All right, we got one more,
Absolutely.
you guys. We got one more, and we're gonna hopefully y'all can hear this one. I think that was recorded kind of low, so let me see this next one.
If not, I'll read it to you. I'll hear it and I'll read it back. No, we read that.
Why do you all treat the side pieces better than the wife? Do me and great
Oh, go. You did. There you go.
Dear brother, why do you all treat the side pieces better than the wife?
No cap. I don't know why we do that, honestly. And so she said, dear brother, why do you treat your side pieces better than you treat your wife? I think, honestly, because the wife always nagging. I'm guessing, because I don't have a wife. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
We can only guess on that.
If you got a wife and a side piece,
yeah.
First of all, shouts out to you, because that's a lot of damn money, bro.
That's a lot of work.
I could barely take care of my goddamn woman. You understand me? Because she wants things. She needs things.
Well,
you got a wife and a side woman. Shout out to you, brother.
Okay, but to answer your question though,
yeah.
If the side piece has been treated, then he treated better than he treated his wife. It's because he's getting something from that side piece that he's not getting from his wife. You know what I'm saying? And if you know that your man got a side piece, then you need to ask him what that side piece is doing and up your game. So you can get treated just as well as the side piece.
How about I jump on? How about I jump on here? Saying? How about you tell your damn husband to get rid of his damn side piece
and
focus on the foundation of our relationship? How about we do that?
How about that part?
How about we not even accept the fact that he got a side piece?
Yeah.
And I think that toxicity we be living in. Yeah. But to answer the question,
it's a legit question.
It's a legit question. But I think that Fuel hit the nail on the head. It's something that you're not doing, and it goes back to what we've been saying. That person not for you, because a man that loves a woman is not going to step out like that on his wife.
If he's getting
his wife
getting it at home.
Oh no,
if we getting it at home, we're not
stepping out.
I don't think we are agreed. For one, it's expensive, so we ain't trying to really spend that type of money or whatever unless we have to. And so if we have to, it's because we're not getting something at home. Period. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, caller, yes, that's basically what it is. You have to basically, do what the side piece is doing.
Yeah, remove her.
Remove her.
I say you remove her.
You see what I'm saying?
You remove her, and like Phil said, do what she's doing. Mm-hmm. For one, it shouldn't be allowed. I think that we gotta kind of change that side nigga, side woman type lifestyle, because
what's the point of it being just accepted?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, accepting
it's like
understanding. Like that's another reason why he got a side piece, right? Because you accept the fact that he has a side piece,
and you accept. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely.
But then that's it, man. Dude.
Let's
get the comments. Let's get our comments. Let's go. Speak your truth. That's what Nick said.
Speak your truth.
That was a very good question. Oh, okay. Because of the political climate, it wouldn't matter what her skin tone she is. All that matters is that
I think that was Grinder.
Is she that's
about Brittany Grinder.
Oh, that was Vic saying that. Oh, okay. You're late, pops. You come out there late. That's all good. Sometimes he's just doing a public service. Joking.
No, for real though. No, sometimes
you stupid, man.
Sometimes he's just dropping off meat and potatoes. That's all.
Go back.
He's just bringing groceries.
Yeah. It really doesn't matter what her skin. Oh, that's what we already read.
Yeah, we read that one.
That's
a great show, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. We appreciate you guys tapping in. I hope you guys enjoy the show today. I hope you continue to tap in every week at 5 p.m. And don't forget to check out Tender Tuesdays at 7 p.m. with our girls Farron and Jazz Frost. You know what I mean? And look forward to some new things that's going to be coming along. You know what I'm saying? So What else you got? You got anything?
We got some stuff, man. We put some events together for y'all. Start looking out for us, man. We're gonna bounce out in the streets and do some PR, man. We're gonna really get in touch with y'all and rub shoulders with y'all before we get ready for the live show, as well as for the little event we gonna
a live show
for
for Q&A
and and stuff. So we're gonna get some stuff together. We're gonna start jumping out Santa Monica. Look out for us, Hollywood. Look out for us, Lamar Park. Look out for us.
Yeah,
3
it's
locations
coming.
I just gave y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
y'all
don't say I didn't tell y'all.
And so if you see the girls out there doing Did You Rathers and you didn't get on camera, remember I told y'all to be looking out for those areas.
Exactly.
Santa
That's
Monica,
what's up.
Lamar Park,
All
Hollywood.
right, and remember, if they talking about you behind your back, they behind you for a reason. My bad. Peace.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you been? I heard you was on a show called Reasons. What's that?
Hey, fat boy, what's up, man? I saw you on this show called Reasons with this guy named Fuel.
Yo,
So,
got some information.
yeah.
They asking for it. What should we do?
Okay. Let's give it to him.
Let's do it.